What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Sitka Gear Endure Pant. These are advertised to be a very versatile pair of pants from Sitka Gear. I've got some. I'll let you know what I think about them. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about the new Sitka Gear Endure Pant, and are they as versatile as Sitka Gear is sort of making them out to be? When these came out just a few weeks ago, I was very excited about them. I got them immediately, and I've used them a handful of times, and I can't wait to tell you about them. Before we do any of that, make sure you drop down below, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We have a lot more Sitka Gear content coming up this hunting season, trying to review a lot of the new products. You definitely don't want to miss us. We're over on social media as well, TikTok, Instagram. If you have any questions, Instagram is the best way to reach me. So the Endure pants from Sitka Gear, these are new for 2025, 2026 season. A little bit of housekeeping. They're going to come in at about $220, so they're a little steep. They're going to come in two different solid colors, and they're going to come in three camo patterns. So you're going to get subalpine, elevated 2, and the new cover. These are sort of advertised on Sitka's description as like a mid-season big game pant, which I understand the subalpine, but they come in elevated 2. They come in cover, which means Sitka Gear meant for these to be worn in a lot of applications. So listed as very versatile, hip zips, sleeves for your knee pads, vertical pockets, things like that was what Sitka listed. That got me very excited and got me really thinking that I'd love a pair of pants to be like my saddle hunting pants. The knee pads, I use knee pads when I saddle hunt to help my knees against the trees. The hip zips, if you're hunting in a saddle, usually you're mobile, so you're walking a lot. The hip zips are going to let me let heat out. And the vertical pockets, if I'm in a saddle, I'm having to reach down in the side and get into my pants. I like right here on the top. So that's why I purchased them. So I've used them a few times, and I'm just very excited to tell you about them. So let's jump into that. All right, guys, we're going to start with the things that I like about these pants. Number one, the hip zips. They do not go from the hip down to the ankle like the bibs do, but they go from the hip about down to the knee. Perfectly fine. That's great for letting some heat out while I'm walking in, get into the stand. I get into my saddle, even if I'm turkey hunting and I'm moving a lot, I need to release some of that heat. No worries. Pop the zip open, let some of that heat out. It does exactly what it needs to do. The zippers on the side are great. They're not too small to where I have to reach over and use two hands to get them. I can easily run one hand up and down. It's really, really good. Two is the sleeves for the knee pads. I know most people associate using knee pads with big game spot and stalk, but I use knee pads a lot for saddle hunting. So if I'm up in my saddle and my knees are against the tree, I like knee pads just to make me a little more comfortable. Talk about it all the time. The more comfortable I am, the longer I'm going to be able to stay in the field. And the longer I stay in the field, the higher my chances are of being successful. And then also, you're going to have your vertical pockets on the thighs. Instead of down around the side, they're right here on the top. So if I'm in a stand or if I'm in my saddle, I can easily get to my phone or release or anything that I want to put in those pockets. These pants have a little bit of a taper feel to them, not too much, but a little bit, so they go down into your boots very well. And I like the sizing. They're true to size, so whatever you've worn in past pants for Sitka Gear, Traverse pants, Equinox pants, mountain pants, whatever, you're going to be true to size on these. All right, guys, we're talking about a couple of things that I really didn't like about the pants. It's not that I didn't like them. These are just, little things that I have. Number one, they're listed as a mid-season pant. Now, these pants are definitely thicker than, say, the Traverse pants, but they're not super thick. They're about the same as like the old school Equinox pants or maybe the mountain pants, which is fine. It's not a big qualm. I would have liked them to be a little bit thicker for mid-season pants, but I can layer under them. It's no big deal. But the thing that I didn't like about the pants, and I don't understand, Sitka, maybe you can get in the comment section and tell me why. Why on earth for a $220 pair of pants that has sleeves for knee pads that you didn't include any knee pads? I really don't understand it. I mean, these are some of the most expensive pants you have on your site, and you can't put in a pair of knee pads. I'll put a link in the description to the knee pads I got off Amazon. They were $9 with Prime. Um, they fit great, work great. So I don't understand, Sitka, why you can't throw us some knee pads. We just paid $220 for a pair of pants. That's my biggest qualm. Other than that, I really like the pants. I know I'm being a little nitpicky, but yeah, those are a couple of things that I didn't quite like about the pants. All right, guys. So wrapping up my thoughts on the Sitka Gear Endure pants. I will tell you, I was expecting a 9 out of 10 when I ordered these pants. I did. They're an 8 out of 10. They're a good pair of pants, and they're going to do really well. And I'm excited to use them. The thickness, they're not quite as thick as I wanted, and then missing the knee pads. I got knee pads in them, so it's not a big qualm, but it was just a little annoying. I had to go spend an extra $10 when I already spent over 200 on a pair of pants. Thought that was a little ridiculous, but with that being said, these are an 8 out of 10. The hip zips are great for releasing heat, and the knee pads are great, especially if you're a big game hunter or you're a saddle hunter. These are going to protect your knees, but also if you're a turkey hunter, right? You're putting that gun on your knee to prop up and take a shot at that tom. A knee pad just makes the gun a little more steady and a little more comfortable, and those little things can definitely help out in those high stress situations. So I do like these pants a lot. I can't wait to use them more and more this season. They're an 8 out of 10 for me. If you're in the market for a pair of new, very versatile hunting pants for 2025, 2026, I would suggest looking at the Sitka Gear Endure pants. So as always, thank you guys for stopping by. Please drop down below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.